Alright, shall we? We left off on Volcanus with a functioning bot mall and a mostly functioning chip assembly and an assembled rocket. And that's about it. So what I want to get done today, since it seems like now Vs is actually holding in there, is I need to go and get... I don't know if logistics storage space is available. Really? Oh, you're full on stone. Shouldn't we be consuming some of that to make concrete? We are, eventually. That'll work itself out. What I need to do today is automate tungsten. And this may be one that we don't come back from. So we're going to put all of our stuff in a box. Except for our poison capsules. And probably our drones. We're not going to need construction drones wherever we're going. Then we're going to go try and kill a worm. Because we need its territory to mine this tungsten over here. So the first thing that I would like to find is a suitable spot to fight this thing. The first thing I'd like to find is actually how to get onto that spot of land. Maybe up here? But I need somewhere that gives me a little bit of mobility, so I can throw all these poison capsules at it, and have it actually die. Is this where you are right now? Are you up north? You are up north. Here you are. That's not a great spot, although here looks like it would work pretty well. I wonder if I could just start throwing right now. No, I'm gonna have to wait for him to come back around. I don't want to take that fight there. Oh, I could lure him back. No, you can't lure him back, because you left your inventory back in the base. But you can lure him to where you want him to go by building a couple belts and getting him irritated with what you're doing. So, why don't you do that? That should be good. Alright, Mr. Demolisher. Why don't you come up here and get mad about something? I think this should be a pretty nice open spot. So he'll get mad at all this. He'll come up and destroy it. Any day now. Maybe he doesn't care about belts. Do you care about belts? Huh. Guess he doesn't care about belts. Well, let's try and make something that you do care about. What about a furnace? Oh, right, I don't want that to be trashed. He doesn't give a shit. Alright, why don't you come over here and destroy these? Ooh, I'm building a smelting rack. You better come over here. Bet you hate that. Okay, now he's pissed. Now he's upset. Okay. And then I just need a little space to run around, which is probably going to be like right here, and then I can go like up here. Let's maybe clear some of this stuff out of the way. Yeah, he is pissed off now. At least I think he was. Yeah, he's pissed. Now, I wonder if that'll give him so much aggro that he just ignores me throwing poison capsules at him. Because if he does, that'd be great. That would just let me do all of my work for free. But we'll see. Let's also save quick. Not because we're cowards, but... I'm gonna hit him with the poison like right here. And then I just want to keep him inside that cloud. We're doing great. Just keep him in there. Okay. Not quite in there enough. We'll try again. We were doing great. I just need to do more to avoid the eruptions, I think. But that looked promising. Maybe start by throwing it directly on his body, so you can stack up some initial damage. Just live, just live, just live. You're fine, you're killing, you're good. Okay. Small demolisher down. Territory claimed. There we go. Only took 2 tries. Let's go get all of our stuff back. Let's also change this logistics request back to 0. First try? Extreme first try. Considering how many times it took me to kill my actual first demolisher, I don't want to talk about that. I think my actual first demolisher kill was like 6 or 7. So compared to that, this was very easy. Also, you don't need to rebuild those, it's okay. I do want you to take his body apart, though. I don't want you to die, though. What are you taking damage from? I'm just gonna wait for that smoke to clear. I guess his death cloud sticks around for longer than I thought it did. Yeah, still scary. I'll revisit that later. For now, let's get this tungsten mine set up. So this tungsten mine, because of its odd placement, is going to be almost exclusively bot managed. It's going to be direct insertion into chests, and it's going to be shuffled off to bots that are like back on this mainland, so that I can actually get it back into the factory where I need it to go. For that task, I'm going to need drills. We have 9 right now, that's lovely. I'm gonna need a bunch of belt. We have 300. That's beautiful. Wait, do I need... Yeah, you'll need belt. And then I'm also going to need logistics chests. Let's say something like that. And then I'm gonna need stack inserters. You don't make stack inserters yet. Well, we can get that fixed. Turns out we have an incomplete bot. Wait, is this right? Double check. Yes, you have, well, yes, you have not yet automated stack inserters. Was there a reason for that? I'm going to assume no, there wasn't. Oh, wait, why are you handcrafting all these reds? Hold on, hold on, hold on. What's happened here? No, 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 no. We don't handcraft reds anymore. We have tons of reds. We don't have tons of reds. Why don't we have tons of reds? What's going on down here? Because you're not making enough greens. Why aren't you making enough greens? Why aren't you crafting right now? Because you're out of molten... Oh, because you're out of molten copper. That's right, I have to finish this whole thing. I forgot that I was actually redlining my molten metal production last time we played. It's been like 4 days. Also, you need some... Well, no, you don't need caps on your production. You're doing that through the logistics network. Obviously, I have things to remember about how this base actually works. Okay. You can run this down the middle. It will not conflict with molten metal pipes. That's fine. You need a ton of foundries. What are you limited by? Tungsten carbide. Just go set the mine zone. Find some red circuits in here that people aren't using, like that one. Set your bulk inserters up. And then just go get out to the mine. Because the faster you can make tungsten carbide, the better off things are going to be for you. You are going to be bulk inserters only. You are going to be wired here, here, and here. Can you keep it down over here, please? Thank you. Like, I get it. You're mad, or whatever. But it's just not, like, my problem. Now, how do I get to this tungsten patch? I got to it before, but I think I got to it by going all the way around here. I think I can go like that. It's a mess to try to get to this thing, though. Thank God for exoskeleton. Yeah, and then we can just slip right down here. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, let's prepare this patch. You're fine. You're very close, but you're fine. And then I want maximum coverage here. Because I don't think I need a ton of this. So give me like some of these. I need this to be offset by 1 so it reaches that tiny piece of tungsten ore, unfortunately. But I can go like this. And then you need to be offset by 2 to reach that piece. So you're going to mine into storage chests. Like this, 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 into this. Then you are going to be governed by a roboport that lives here that can hit you with logistics coverage. Clean up some of these rocks while we're over here, I suppose. This roboport then needs to connect back to the main grid, which I can do here, here. And let's power these as well while we're over here. You would. Alright, that gets power out to you. And from there... From there, I can get the rest of the way from the main part of the base. Bring some tungsten carbide with us. But once we have this automated, we're in good shape. That's a dead end. I can't wait to take foundation to this place. What a mess. You can also pick up the remnants of the demolisher at this point, which would be a pretty significant portion of tungsten ore. It's basically all they're made of. That's the only one I plan on killing with the poison capsule method. I actually want to try using artillery to kill the next one. I think that should work reasonably well. Here, 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 here. It bridges that gap perfectly. And we'll put one down here. Run power out to it. Run power it across there. And that's just about the connection made. There's connection made. And then let's turn power on. Hook you up to the grid, right about here. That should turn on these drills. Off they go. So now we're generating tungsten ore in an automated way. The logistics trip over there is... Oh, I forgot to set what these are allowed to store. This is tungsten ore only. What? Tungsten ore... Oh, because I'm not near enough to grab it. Right. Tungsten ore only. Copy all of that over. Eventually that'll get pulled back out of the system. It'll be fine. You've made me 5 more drills. So the other thing we can do that's fun now is I can actually build drills out here automatically as I need them. But for now, it's going to generate me 0.6 times 9. 5.4 tungsten ore per second. So I can support like 3 of these. And then you also need to set up actual carbon production. Because I think you're making all of your carbon out of like one machine right now. If that. Yeah, where are you making carbon right now, actually? You're getting it from somewhere. Oh, we haven't set it back up. You're actually just running off of a single storage chest. Alright. Well, we can take care of that. You guys can just follow me. I'm not going to wait for you to unload this whole inventory. Let's see. What do we need to make carbon? Is that a chem plant thing? It is. Coal and sulfuric acid. So it's going to need to attach to the coal belt. I mean, the obvious place to put it looks like just right here. Something like... Yeah. How would that do? You should figure out how many... You should figure out how much science you want to make first. I would like to aim for... Oh, you haven't even unlocked science yet. You need to make tungsten plate. What metal does that take? Molten iron. Where can I attach molten iron? Here? Water. Molten iron. You can attach molten iron here, just to take a look. Clear that logistics request. Give me 44 of this. Dump it in here. Hook this pipe up. Make one of these so we unlock the science. There we go. And so now we can do metallurgic science pack, which we also really want to do in a foundry. So I guess I'll wait for you to finish crafting, and then I'll just change your recipe. And that should be good. It's actually going to work out perfectly in terms of bonus crafting, just kidding. I need 4 more. There we go. Now we can change your recipe. I can say make metallurgic science pack instead. I want to make about 500 of these per minute, I think. So 0.6 per foundry. 0.6 per second per foundry. Times 60 is 36 per minute. I need 14 foundries making metallurgic science. That's going to take 14 times 1.2. It's going to take roughly 18 factories. It's 17, but I'm just going to round to 18. I'm going to need 18 factories making tungsten carbide. I think I will have those live here. Nine. And you're going to need sulfuric acid, carbon, and tungsten ore. How much of each? 1.5 times... Wow, okay, 1.5 per machine. I'm gonna need so much tungsten ore. Because I want 18 of these. I'm gonna need 27. I'm gonna need a full belt of tungsten ore. A full blue belt of tungsten ore coming into this thing. I also need more space to make this. I might move it up here. Like, what does this roboport do right now? I don't think that roboport's actually necessary. Alright, so I need 18 of these. Gap, belt, inserter. 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to have one belt that comes in like this, that is going to carry tungsten ore, and then you're going to have another belt that comes in like this that carries carbon. And then you go like this. And you'll go like this. And then you'll have big power pole every second middle factory. You'll output... Oh, I need sulfuric acid pumping in here too. That's true. Hold on. Let's slide you down about that far. Slide you down about this far. You're going to make tungsten carbide. You'll rotate like that. I need you to come over here. You're going to make tungsten carbide like that. And then you're going to come through like this. So this can go. Maybe I should just make 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then the output is going to be the easiest thing in the world. You'll spit out this way. So that's half of it. The other half is going to look like this. Yep. Then you're going to come down through here again. And out here. We're going to hook you into our sulfuric acid production, which we really don't need to worry about how much sulfuric acid we're consuming, because, you know, the pump jacks over there are basically infinite. Hook you up like that. So that's sulfuric acid turned on. We'll have two belts that come in like this. Actually, this one doesn't even need to do that. This thing's going to go like that. And it's going to have 6 requester chests. I think I could get away with 4, actually. It's going to have 4 requester chests. What is your problem? Never mind, you're working as intended. I just need these. Here and here. Actually, I don't even need these middle power lines. These are unnecessary. So you guys are going to go like that. You are going to request tungsten ore. And then that's going to spit directly onto this belt. This belt's going to carry carbon. These need to be within logistic spot range, which I can do like this. And then I just need to power it, like this. And then I need to plug carbon into you. So we have 20 of these. 20 times 0.75 is 15 carbon per second. You make 1. I'm going to need 15 of these. I'm going to need 30 coal per second. It's going to consume an entire blue belt. Okay. That's doable. I can make that happen. How do I want to make that happen? Because I didn't think ahead, and I did not leave myself a lot of space for coal down here. Well, number 1, let's make 16. What else do we use carbon for on this planet? Used in. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? And who cares? The only thing carbon is going to get used in on this entire planet is chemical plants, so I actually might just be able to directly feed it into here. Like that. In which case, I might want to have tungsten carbide spit out the other end. Like that. And then I can go 1, 2, 4. This will be our tiling. Need reds. I'm gonna have bots bring me reds. Bring me 50 of these. Bring me 50 of these. I beseech you. Make it so. Am I overtaxing my logistics network? I am. I have no logistics bots for you right now. Let's see if this frees them up. I might need to make more logistics bots. Which should be fine, because I should have a ton of these saved up. Yeah. Let's make 100. Alright. That'll take care of that for the time being. So you guys go like this. And then I also need to hook up sulfuric acid to you. Which should not be any problem. Because I can just go like this. You're not going to want to do it this way. The water pipe is going to be in the way. No, I can move all those pipes down, actually. They don't matter, but you should probably get them plugged in first. Otherwise you're liable to forget, and then everything in the base is going to turn off. So this can go. And then for sulfuric acid... Need one more underground? I can find one more underground. This can go. This can go, and now I've got a nice clean hookup for sulfuric acid. But I don't, because I actually kind of want to pass through. You can figure it out later. Not crucial now. So these need to take coal off the belt. Because this belt is going to be carbon input. Or coal input, rather. And then this is fairly easy routing. That belt actually is not live, it's going to plastic. You need this belt. This belt is going to run right over here. You can figure out the piping at the back later. Just copy and paste this. So it's 4, 8, 12, 16. The water's still in the way. Alright, fine. Run it to the south, then. Annoying as it is. Let's go run it to the south. That would look something like this. Take this pipe up. These power lines aren't necessary, and then you need one more of these guys? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Yeah. Which you can put here. And then you can get rid of this sulfuric acid pump, or pipe. Because it's actually connected all the way back here. So that saves you a ton of pipe work. These can go. I think that can... No, that one can't go. As ugly as that one cannot go. And this side isn't working yet because it's not hooked up to sulfuric acid. So if I could get a chemical plant, please. Thank you. And then we're just going to run this. This is really ugly pipe work, and I might come through and fix it later. We'll see. We need to revise a lot of things here after our first 1,000 science anyway. Because then you get the better coal liquefaction recipe. But that should be tungsten carbide turned on. So that is 1/3 of our science completed. Let's also, as long as we're thinking about it, fix our throughput issues that we're going to have over here. With a number of new mining rows. He's on lava, but that's okay. That reaches everything on the patch. This needs to be shifted over 2, and then it reaches everything on the patch. You need to get shifted over 1. Okay, so everything that can be mined from this patch is currently being mined. We don't make storage chests currently, but we can fix that. With a little something like this. These are now redundant. This is redundant. Do I make steel chests? No, you need to make steel chests as well. Alright. Then you would go here, you go here, you go here. You'll need 3 of these. You'll need more red chips. You'll need 3 of these. You're out of steel. And I think you're out of steel. No, molten iron is keeping up. You just don't make enough steel. It's not anything more complicated than that. Run your circuit grid. Connect this guy to a pole. You're going to make steel chest. You are going to enable when steel chest is less than 50 times 40. And then you are going to output into a storage chest. This storage chest can only hold steel chest. This storage chest can only hold storage chest. This storage chest can only hold a requester chest. Wire these 2 guys up. You make a storage chest. You are enabled when storage chest less than 50 times 40. You make requester chest. You are enabled when requester chest less than 50 times 40. Then we need to power these drills as they get made. Which we can do like this. And everything else, the bots should take care of. So let's give them a little logistics help. I did steal 11 drills. Here, you can have these 11 drills back. No, you should save those for coal, honestly. Because you may actually need the coal throughput with how much you're about to use when all of this carbon spins up. Wow, this one goes out a long ways. You do only expect to mine 27 coal, but I'll still build you. And then I'll just move you later. And then you can get started mining some coal as well. Also, how's power doing these days? Power's fine. We are about halfway through the grid, but I don't think it's going to get much worse than that. You're done already. Thank you for your service. I will be moving you to a much richer plot of coal. Alright, that is even more coal injected into the system. We also need to take care of routing for this. Which is going to look a little something like that. I don't know where you're going to run to yet. I'd really like to put you down here, because I think it's the easiest place for us to make space. But I'm not convinced that's the best idea yet. What is your job? You hold the carbon. You no longer hold the carbon. Because I wish to destroy you. And then, oh, you hold the plastic. You kind of matter. I could just move you down further. Do I have any foundries? I do have foundries. I have 9 foundries. Oh, God. Okay. Turning on that automation has done wonders for us. I really want you to move. But I don't think I can have you move. So instead, I'm going to start building the foundry around you. How many of these did I say I would need? 0.6 times 60. 36. 500 divided by 36. I need 14. Turn off your personal... No, because then your bots are going to build it. You really are just going to have to eyeball this. How much tungsten carbide are you going to use? You're going to use 14 times 1.2. You're going to use 16.8. I can feed this with a single belt. I can do a single belt down, and then I can do a single belt out that carries the science away. So I can at least do that. This would be 4. I'm going to do 16, 8, 12, 16. So that would be science. I really hate where this water pipe is. It's so in the way that I may pull it all the way up through, like, here. Because then I can rip everything in the middle out, and I can have that be the tungsten plate recipe, which really is very straightforward. It just takes tungsten ore and a little bit of molten metal, and I can route the molten metal there super easily. Or I could put it... Well, no, I'm saving that spot for chips. Or I could put it over here. No, I want to try and keep it centralized. They're all... Also, there's a lot of coal up this way. You'll be... It'll fit. It'll fit. It'll fit. Turn your roboport back on. Because I think that's definitely where those are going to stay. Copy and paste this all up and down. You're going to get your copper from over here. So you can run this directly through. And maybe it is time to set this plant up and have it start producing. Maybe. Let's see. This pipe is lava in. So you're going to route like this. I'm changing my mind, and I want this to be symmetrical. I don't know why it's not. I don't know what I was thinking when I set this up. But now that I see it, I hate it. Clear these out. Run you through here. You obviously are going to be underground to let the stone escape. And then you need to be here if I want it to actually be symmetrical. These are also going to be 2 full blue belts. So I can't just have them be half belts. They actually need to come out like this. It's going to be a lot of stone that these things kick out. Run you down this cliff. I think I'll have you terminate here. I don't know if 2 stack inserters will actually be able to keep up with that, but we'll find out. And then over here is where our lava pump will live. How much lava do you eat? 125 times 24. 3,000. You produce 1,200. So we're going to need 3 offshore pumps to generate the lava required to run this thing, which will fit there. And then it's just a matter of running this pipe over. To turn all of this on. Didn't you need calcite input for this thing as well? Wasn't that something you were thinking about? You do need calcite. Where were you going to put calcite in this shit? Do you want to just run another double belt? Go like this? Like here? No, because 1 red inserter is not going to keep up. You need a separate place to bring calcite in. It's going to be 3 belts. You're going to require 3 belts of calcite. 1 is going to come down like this. One is going to come down the middle. Which I really don't like, because it's going to use a lot of undergroundings. Wait, what happened here? What are you doing? What is this? You cut and pasted wrong. That's what you did. You moved it up by one, like an idiot. It actually needs to go there. And then you just need to relay this belt. Alright. So you have that. Here, you're just going to need to run a shitload of underground. And that's going to be your life. This goes here. Yeah, I know. World first off by one error. Here. No, here. And here. So you're going to take calcite off like this. You're going to take calcite off like this. Really bugs me that this is not symmetrical, but we're just gonna have to live with it. Really bugs me. Wait a minute, no we don't. Hold on. What the heck? Am I making these pieces of shit? No, I'm not even making them right now. Change that. Give me substations. Substations actually fix this really elegantly. I'll take some of you, and I'll take some of you, please. Thank you. In, out. That's wrong. In, out. You are substation only. Stack size is 50. You need to be wired. You enable when substation less than 50 times 40. Let you sit there for a bit. Can I handcraft any? No, you have no steel. But all of this is actually not necessary. Hey, that underground actually might have been necessary. But you can just come straight down. And probably stop like here. Yeah, okay, whatever. We get it, you're so scared. You are going to need a splitter there. You're gonna run like that. You're gonna run like that. You're gonna run down like this. You're going to need a splitter as well. Yeah, the worms are mad. I killed one of them. I don't think they really know. I don't think they figured it out yet. I think they're just mad all the time. Now V's being damaged. Now V's so chillin'. Those like 2 or 3 levels of laser damage that we did are actually making a massive difference. I was worried that I was gonna have to leave Volcanus like ASAP. Go back there, fix it, come back, finish doing Orange Fanta automation. But actually, I think that I can ignore it. He's so loud that I'm tempted to kill him. Is that bad? Anyway, here's the power solution for this. Just stick substations in there. It's so easy. You have any more for me? Anybody got any steel? Can I bum some steel off anyone? Steel's dire. I need a second steel manufacturer somewhere in this mess, but it's a mess right now, and I don't really want to touch it. You are also going to need a splitter, because I'm taking any calcite nearby. You're going to run straight down here. You're going to plug into this over-engineered blue belt, but that's fine. We'll upgrade the rest of that belt later. And then let's get the rest of our substations in here, and this is finally going to fix our metal production. Here, have these. Thank you. It's going to fix some elements of our metal production. Yeah, this reaches everything. It actually reaches everything perfectly. It even reaches out to those inserters. So we just have to plug this into the main grid now. That's those on. And then we have to plug this into the main grid. Actually, need you to come up by one. Because I need to power the inserters out here. Hopefully those guys can keep up. I doubt they will, but we'll see. And then you can get inserted. And now we just wait for more foundries to get made, which are currently bottlenecked on tungsten carbide, which is currently bottlenecked on tungsten ore, which is currently bottlenecked on not having big mining drills. Because I have no... I don't actually have construction bots. That's why those aren't getting built. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. No shit. Obviously, that's why they're not working. Can't build anything without construction bots. Why is this pipe empty? Molten copper's not keeping it. That's fine. That's okay. Grab me one of these. Put 50 of your finest construction bots in here. Off they go. They've immediately found something to do. I am going to change you and you so that you can consume all of the random ores that I'm getting. Something like that. And then I'll give you a robot board that can just barely reach you. And then I'll power it. So you are going to request iron ore and copper ore. And then you're just automatically going to insert into... Oh, no, wait. That's not right. I need you. Yeah. So that's what's going to clear out all of the random ore that I get from the backlog that I have. They'll drag it down here, they'll chuck it into the foundry will take care of it. If I want to just bulldoze rocks while I'm out wandering around, I can. I will have logistics bots that automatically empty my pockets, and I will have foundries that automatically convert that ore into useful things. Does it matter on a planet where ore is infinite? No, but it makes me feel good about not wasting anything. Furnaces still held up on tungsten carbide, but bots should be taking care of that. So I think I really can just wait. And then are these achieving 100% uptime? No, because they don't have enough molten copper. So you need to figure out how your molten copper is going to pipe out of this foundry. You'll probably do molten copper, molten iron. That seems sound. Yeah, so then you'd go there. You'd go here. I don't like where that power pole is. I'm going to move it. Good enough for me. Down and up. Connect here. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. You're interesting. You are interesting. You can do that. No, this pipe doesn't need to be here. You just go like that. And then here, because we have inserters in the middle, you're going to do the opposite pattern for some reason. And it'll look very fun and interesting. You come up here, you come down here. And then you come up here. And that's copper. Baffled by my not pipetting constantly. I honestly forget that pipette is a thing. It's not one of the keybinds that's just ingrained into my memory. Like, I can do it. I know where it is. I just forget. That's attached. Good. So that's copper out. That's copper running. One stack inserter is definitely not keeping up. How can I get one stack inserter to keep up? Because I need this foundry produces exactly 45 stone. I mean, I see like one hacky way. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yo. This is a weird solution that, like, maybe works? I don't know. Oh, wait, I can get one more in? You can go here, and then, yeah, and then, oh. Ooh. Okay, this might actually work. One of the weirdest designs I think I've ever built, but it appears functional. It's so good. Oh, man, I'm so pleased with it. Yeah, and it fits in there absolutely perfectly. This does not. This calcite is an issue for me. I can go like this. And then I can go like this. Just keep telling yourself it's temporary. Say the magic words. It's a temporary build. So this plugs molten iron in. And then this one's going to have to come around like this. Yeah, it does this. And then that needs to move. And then because this cliff is here, this one is not going to be the right pattern. But we can get it to work. And when we get cliff explosives, we can move it. And I think that's iron plugged in as well. You don't have calcite. Oh, you're facing the wrong way. I'm going to guess that's true for all of these. Yeah, that's true for all of those for some reason. Alright, so that's iron plugged in. That means that I can shut down you. You are no longer necessary. This calcite belt is no longer necessary. We have moved on. This is our new metallurgic processing. Maybe you shouldn't do that, because you're using these for the belts. Or for the bottom. You are using that for the bot mold. Yeah, you can't take that foundry apart. I'm pretty sure that's too far back in my undo history. Otherwise, I would just undo it. So I think calcite came in like this. And like that. And then your output, your input. And then we just let the drones work on stuff. They build all my foundries out. The only thing that I still need is the tungsten ingot. But tungsten ingot is super easy. I just need to find the space for the foundry. And in the meantime, I'm pretty sure that tungsten ore is a bottleneck right now. It's not. Are logistics bots a bottleneck? No. Why you no craft? Why would you not craft? On the way, 48. Are you using it too fast? I don't know. I'm gonna let it sit there, though. Soon, this is all going to be not our problem. Because we'll be back on Nauvis with a pocket full of drills. And then we'll be back on Volcanus, because we're only going to Nauvis to unlock the improved coal liquefaction recipe. So that we can stretch our coal patch even further. And then we'll be back on Nauvis. And we'll have fun things, like artillery. And everyone will be very excited. Lost tank get rescued? Nope. Instead of rescuing the lost tank, I simply researched enough laser damage upgrades that biters die before they attack the ball. Turns out it was just that easy. Alright, you guys have that back up and working now. That's good. I guess I can start doing the power for this. So it'll go here, here, and here. I guess I'll just go for perfect coverage. Yeah, Nauvis is really holding it down right now. I'm very happy. I do have the rocket ready to go if I need to, but I haven't needed to. And that with the relatively shitty wall that we have. Like, remember that wall is basically just a handful of laser turrets. That's not gonna work. You need to pull these out by one. And then you'll need to pull these out by one, I think. They no longer reach. Alright, I'll do this then. Do this old classic. The full power pull grid. Do I want you here? Not really. No, I do, actually. That's going to sever my grid briefly, but I actually want you to go here. And then I want another one to go here. Because when this comes to the end of the belt... No. Both of these are going to run south. When this comes to the end of the belt, you're going to be chucking it into logistics storage. I cannot abide asymmetry. Power pull me? You don't need to be here anymore. Power pull, power pull, power pull. Here you are. Yoink. Storage. You are going to hold metallurgic science only. You are going to hold metallurgic science only. I am going to wire you to the grid. And this is just temporarily. But you are going to only enable when metallurgic science is less than 1,000. You are going to do the same, and it's because I don't want to burn through this coal patch before I've unlocked the better metallurgic reprocessing. Or the better coal cracking. Because then we're just going to have to kill more worms to get more coal patches, and I'm not all about that. You continue doing your thing, that's fine. I can work on hooking up piping. It's going to go something like this. Something like this. And then you need molten copper, which I can grab from right here, actually. That's molten copper done. You can also plug in tungsten carbide. In fact, I'm up. You can also plug in tungsten carbide by pulling it down from here. But this is also... I'm going to rework the water belt. This water belt has annoyed me for the last time. And by water belt, obviously, I mean water pipe. It's just constantly in the way, and I need that space to make ingots. So you can come all the way over here, and you can join up with your friend here, but you need to be somewhere else. I am so tired of you occupying dead space in the middle of my factory that I would really like to use. So take all this apart. What do you go to? Oh, you go to concrete. That kind of matters. I'll pull you across this way. And then you find coal. That matters. I can pull you up to here. Yoink. Let's plug you in here. Every time I select something from my inventory now, Vision, I'm thinking about using the pipette. I'm not doing it, but I'm thinking about it. So eventually that will become muscle memory for me because I'm now cognizant of it. It's like a you are now breathing manually kind of situation. But it hasn't crossed the threshold into active use yet. Oh, you probably want to get powered, huh? There you go. Knock yourself out. You probably want to get powered too. Knock yourself out. It's all the rest of these power lines that I want to get out of here. Nope, not that one. That one mattered. There you go. Is this going to be enough space? Also, can you push the sulfuric acid belt back? It's fuck it, whatever. Worry about it later. Boundary beam. 48. I'll run it over myself. Give me these. Turn your personal robot board off. I need them for planning. It's literally the water pipe. Well, no, you shouldn't blame the water pipe for this one, because it's not the water pipe's fault. This is actually on the sulfuric acid pipe. And you could make it one tile more narrow. No, you need it to be 2 more narrow. Alright, back to sulfuric acid pipe up. This is probably the way we should have done it in the first place, but... oh well. You come all the way back to here. Hate that. Hate that. Can't wait to blow every single one of these cliffs up. Nope, I'm gonna use the pipette. He's using the pipette. Is this what you wanted? Are you happy now? You'll run to here? Do I need these? I don't think I need these. You do. You need those. Those matter. No, they don't. They don't matter. Because you can do this. Which lets you do this. But then you want to get rid of these. So that you can do this. All of these can go. In fact, all of this can go. Kill everything. Destroy all sulfuric acid in this area. Hello, drones. Lovely to see you. I don't know what you're trying to grab from me right now, but whatever it is, it's okay. Don't stress. No, wait, you wanted that pipe. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. And then... yeah. Yeah. And then... yeah. And can you give me a mirrored yeah? Yeah. And then can you fill in these with some yeah? And then this only needs a single yeah. Okay, we've reclaimed a significant amount of space from that. This water belt I hate. So I'm going to destroy it. Get out of here. Gross. Stinky. Get out of here, smelly boy. And then for water going to the belt, we're just going to pull it back over here. I think that means that everything should be on. Although this pipe also probably needs to go, so let's get rid of that. You'll come down to here. And into here. And do something like that. And then you'll go here. And now, look at all those room for activities. We are going to need... How many of these again? Let's do this math for like the 100th time. 0.6 times 60. 500 divided by 36. We're going to have 14 of these foundries. 14 times 0.8. 11.2. How many do I need to make 11.2 U per second? Divided by 0.6. 20. That's scary. That's real scary. But okay. We'll definitely run you along the back here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2. No, wrong. 2, 3, 2, 4. Wrong. 6, 8, 10. How much tungsten ore is that going to consume? 1.6 times 20? It's going to consume 32 per second. How much do I make? 600 per minute. I'm making 60 per second. Wow, I'm actually making enough. Thank God. But this patch is basically going to be running at full capacity. Oh, you're out of logistics bot range. How interesting. Well, that should improve our throughput by quite a bit. Because drones currently can't get to that. So you come in through here. You come out through here. You are going to combine with this belt. And this is the stuff that we are going to feed directly in to the Orange Science Factory. So we'll pull you over like this. They'll come in like that. Let's get the inserters set up. Wrong. And then you're going to put things out. So we'll line you up here. You are going to take things out, so we'll put you here. And then you are going to take things in, so we'll put you here. And all we need to do now is get this foundry to turn on. You need molten iron. We can run that up. I think all of my molten iron pipes are connected now. They are. So I can grab the molten iron that comes out of here. And I can just run it back up the fluid bus. Like this. I don't want it to come that far out, actually. I think I might just want to stop it here. And then here. And then here. Okay. Put you here. Copy this. Paste this. Drones do your thing. Figure out how you're going to power this bad boy. Oh, we just give it the usual. Figure out how you're going to supply tungsten ore to it. Don't worry about that, I figured it out already. We're just going to do exactly the same thing that we did up top. And then we just need to wait for foundries to build. So you don't need to be that long, and you don't need to be that long. No, wait, you do need to be that long. There we go. So, what remains to be done? I need that foundry machine to be running at full time, basically. And it's not because we don't have tungsten ore. And we don't have tungsten ore, I think because we don't have enough queued logistics drone deliveries. So what if I raise this up to like 300? 300 is on the way. What if I raise it to 600? 416 is on the way. There are no more idle logistics drones. Great stuff. I also need to get this hooked up. I also need to plug this pipe in. So I need 4 requesters, I think. Give me some of these. I have the stack inserters. I need a blue underground. Here. You're going to go here. You're going to go here. Can make it symmetrical if they go like this. I don't think we'll need your own RoboPort. I'm just going to set those requests up. And then we've got some on the way. So I think that's everything. The last thing that I would need to do to make this truly automated is to go like this. And say you request blue chips. you request rocket fuel. I'm losing it. It's an intermediate product. Yeah, there it is. And then you request low density structure. And we have the three of you build rockets anytime you want. Could also probably put productivity modules in here, given how much tungsten that thing consumes, but I'm not going to worry about it for now. I can always just scale up production later. You are going to be a storage chest for blues. And then is rocket fuel seen by the logistics grid as well? No, it's way the hell out here. There's no way it'll get seen by the logistics grid. You got to expand that network. Best way to do that is probably to come up and over here. And then park this thing over here. Make you rocket fuel. And I'm fine with just letting those produce all the time, basically. Because we're going to be making a lot of rockets on Volcanus. You don't have to worry about that. Great. And we are making science. Beautiful orange flasks. Delicious. I want to take with me 1,000 of them. Because we want... Oh, 500. It's only 500. I want to take this recipe back specifically. Because this is going to allow us to stretch our coal patch a lot further. We do have 852,000 right now, and it's not getting depleted that fast, but coal gets used for every oil product. So we really don't want to burn through that too recklessly. I also think we haven't found any new coal. Yeah, we literally only know about one coal patch. So that's not great either. One thing that I can do while we wait for the science to build up is I can go place a couple of radar, just so I can get a better sense of what the territory looks like out here. Give me 6 of them. We have to be a little careful with where we put these, otherwise they're going to make demolishers extremely grouchy. But I think if we just line some of the perimeters of our current base with them, like one here, one out here, one up here that's going to take a ton of routing, one over here, and like one down here, it should give us a pretty good idea of where our next potential research patches are. Also, this belt looks like it's keeping up great so far. It's not fully saturated yet. It hasn't achieved max production. But it looks like it's doing fine. And then we go back to Nauvis. And not only do we go back to Nauvis, but we go back to Nauvis and we can set up automated shipments of big mining drills. Which is huge. Right here is good. Personal Roboport, you can turn back on though. Let's bring a bunch of stuff back with us. Really make sure we keep the logistics network working. Inject a little extra tungsten ore into the system. Let's get this thing powered up. There we go. So that's 1, 2, 3. I want to have sitting way up there. So this one's going to be a nuisance to get to. But we'll get it taken care of. So close, yet so far. Grid is still at half productivity, which is great. We're really not taxing it at all. One more plugged in. We'll do one up over here by the calcite. It'll also be good to check in on the calcite and see how things are going over there. Calcite is backed up. No need for more production over here. And then we'll do one more, like right here maybe, and maybe one right there. Because I did make 6. And then by the time we come back to Volcanus, we will have a pretty good idea of where we want to expand next. In particular, I would feel a lot better knowing where another coal patch is. And I would also feel a lot better knowing where a second tungsten ore patch is. But for now, I think we have more than enough for our short to medium term needs. We got about 400 right now. So 200. I'm gonna bring 1,000 back because I think that's as much fits in the rocket. We'll send up 3 launches. I'll do one load that is carrying the science, I'll do one load that's carrying big drills, and then I'll do one load that's carrying foundries. And then we'll go back to Novice. And that'll give us a nice bit of inventory to play around with. What is your resource shortfall up here? Why are you not producing? You're not getting nearly enough tungsten. That's probably because I'm not requesting enough of it at a time. Nope, your logistics network is maxed out. Well, actually, it's because they're all grabbing ore off. Why are you carrying it over here? You have filters set to this. This is just killing your travel time. Especially because that one's full. You can't even do anything with it. You need to be bringing it down here. Yes. These logistics drones have the right idea. I think that's just a bot problem, and they'll get it worked out. But just in case, I'm going to make another 100 logistics bots. I think they're just confused about what they're supposed to be working on. Because I definitely don't want them... God, it's so many waiting there. I need to free you up. This should help. Maybe. It'll help them clear out like any other box. Here, have another 50. Immediately consumed. Here, have another 50. Uh-oh. You'll be okay. Did that free up the blockage? It did. Okay. Okay. Drone's starting to move again. Great news. They're tired, but they're starting to move again. You can have some of this. You can have some of this. You can have all of this. I can give some of this spare brick to the concrete factory. I can give some of this spare yellow belt to the red belt factory. And I can also just give the rest to this box. I can give yellow undergrounds to you. I can give yellow splitters to you. I now see this machine working constantly. Spoke too soon. Oh, I'm not putting carbon back into the system right now. I need to be putting carbon back into the system, which I can fairly easily do right here. No, 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 before you get any bright ideas, no. Yeah, we need to be giving carbon to other things for a bit. I guess the other thing I could do is I could just take tungsten carbide off the belt, and I could be putting that into logistics chests, but I'd rather do it this way. I guess the other thing I could do is slurp up all this and just overload the foundry machine. Because foundries are our throughput issue right now. I also need a second steel foundry. The steel's not keeping up. Well, it kind of is, actually, now that I look at it. Here's 2 more. Don't worry, guys. I'll take care of these. Tungsten ore is not keeping up, though. 52 on the way. Yeah, I think it's the same issue. I just need to request more of it, so the drones actually fulfill their request, instead of just having it consumed immediately. We're also at 313. I don't like that it's not a round number. $323, $333, $343, $348, $350. You can have the rest of those back. Then we'll have 350. Also, I'd only have 48 construction bots. Where did my... Oh, I have 2 on me. I must have destroyed a roboport they were working in.